bring them over. And I'll show. In just a minute. I clipped it to go live, just so you know. Remy, what are you chewing at, buddy? What are you doing? He's making all kinds of noise.
It's a dish.
Oh, he's got a food dish he's pushing around again.
That dish.
The water dish.
Yeah, pressure.
Hi guys, I'm here. I'm putting together something to work on. Hang on just a second. Mr. Wilson is on his way over with Remy, so you guys can see how big he's gotten. He's huge. And I do mean he is huge. Oh, he didn't even pick him up. He's just dragging him. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come see Mom. Come see Mom. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh! Hey guys. Oh, here is Mr. Remy. Oh, I know, and I love you. Don't bite my neck though. Can you say hi to everybody? Huh? Can you tell everybody I said hi? Oh, now the camera's starting to focus on your beautiful dark chocolate face. Who's there? Huh? Can you see everybody? Say hi. Oh. Okay, wiggly worm. Say goodbye. Oh. Huh? Oh, you're just going to curl up here with me? Just for a minute and see what's going on?
Been hanging around for the last 20 minutes.
Okay, here we go. Whoa, don't jump. Don't jump out of my arms. Okay, he's loose, Bob. Which is dangerous in the studio. Here he comes. You catch him there into your crate. Or into your playpen. Alright, guys. I got something to work on, but I had to show you guys. Let's see. Yeah. Hi, guys. Wendy, he has gotten so big. Yeah, he really has, Karen. One of the, we've had no, Suburban, I still can't get him to go down the stairs, which you just saw how big he's gotten. He's over 25 pounds, and to get him up and down the stairs is just simply torture. It's really hard on me, but I can't get him to do it still. He still won't do it. So, we are absolutely working on it, and hopefully we will be able to pretty soon get him to start going up and down the stairs, because it's tough. It's really hard to get him up and down. And of course, I need to be able to get him up and down because we live in a raised ranch. Hang on, hi Gail. I gotta press this again. I am, I don't know if I think I told you guys, I'm teaching Stair locally, and I decided to make it at the same time, and I'll show you what I'm doing. Hang on. I pressed this side the wrong way, so I gotta repress it so it'll lay right. Hang on. A little bit of best press to get my day back in line. So I made 2 stars. I made this star. Oh no, I made this one first. I made this Lemoyne star first, and I really liked it. Then okay, I will keep trying that, Suburban, because so far we haven't had any luck. So I made this one first, and then I made this one. And I really like both of them. So I haven't figured out yet what I'm going to do. So once I've made, hang on, let me get my everything in order here. So I made these as my next borders in. Hang on, let me show you. See, these as my next borders, my next go around. I made these. I got them and put them onto this block, and wait till you see it. I did not like it at all. It made this background look dirty. So then I tried the treats. He will not take them. He will not. This afternoon, when I was coming out to the studio, I left him in the house with my husband, and I went down the stairs by myself, and it was the first time he's come even close to the top of the stairs because he knew I was leaving without him. Well, anyhow, I didn't like this one with it, so I liked this one with it, though, which you see. It is pretty together. So this one looks nice with it. So I am now making this set, this one, a new border that will be out of these patches. And then the big square I'm going to do out of this fabric, the bottom one, the lighter one. So it has been a little difficult getting him up and down the stairs, but I just keep carrying him. And then last week, his tummy got not feeling so good. Oh, and in case you're wondering, to make matters worse, I was crazy and started doing it in a red, white, and blue quilt too. So I have 3 of these quilts going at once. But the fun part about it is I get to really mix up what I'm doing with it. I don't have to, I'm following the pattern at some points, but at other points I'm not at all. I'm like mixing it all up. So I thought I would start, and I would work on this for a little bit today while we were on. I'm trying to see where I'm at. Half an inch it looks like. So that's what I'm doing. Am I on live chat? No, I'm not. I'm on top chat. Hang on, guys. I got to switch over to live chat. There we go. Okay. I will try that, Kim, but that hasn't even worked. Oh, don't laugh, Wendy. You should see us. I've tried everything. I bring him down and I sit next to him on the step. He'll go up and I'll stop him on a step and make him sit there, and then I'll turn him around, and then step by step by step I'll put his feet down. It's a disaster. But I figure we'll get it eventually, right? I mean, eventually every dog figures out how to go up and down the stairs. It just sometimes takes more time than what we want. And that would be my instance. Right now he's got an upset belly. I'm not sure what's going on because we did switch his food, but I spent an entire week getting it switched. So it shouldn't be that, but we'll have to see. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Paula. So we are having an absolutely gorgeous lake effect snow day. I wish I could show it to you, but I don't think the camera will pick it up. But it is gorgeous outside. So I'm going to sew these and square these up while we talk today. I figured I'm getting ahead of myself with this class, but I think I'd rather be ahead than behind. So that's what I'm doing. What is everybody working on? He might be very well. I mean, I think, if you stop and think, I picture trying to go down the stairs head first, and I don't think I'd be very comfortable at it. I gotta be honest with you. But he, the potty training's coming along. We're doing pretty good with that. We still have an accident now and then, but otherwise we're doing pretty good. From what I'm reading, and I talked to the dog trainer yesterday, and she seemed to think that we are right on schedule with things. He knows sit, and he does sit really well. His sister carried her up and down for a week. The last day, the dog ran up the stairs. Oh, I guess so. Big time spoiled. But good for her. Ooh, Paula, make sure you post a picture of it. Did everybody see Gail's house quilt? Wendy's got one going, and Gail finished one. They're beautiful. Kathy's got a triple Irish chain. I've never done a triple. I've done a double. Charlotte, it is absolutely beautiful up here. We are getting the lake effect, and it's gorgeous. Oh, Debbie, that's good. Oh, Gail's on wedding quilt number 2. See? We're all got something going on. I got to get back to my Adidas sitar. I know I'm behind on that one. But, projects. Oh, that's really cool. That's cool. I'm glad you're doing that. That'll make you feel really good. Right? There's nothing like getting old things off your plate to make you feel wonderful. At least I know it makes me feel good. I love to get old things off the plate. So I'm getting these cut up. Sammy D up in Canada is working on her sister's Mariner's sister. I think it's the Mariner's Compass. Put the oh, cool. And then is your blue house quilt all done, Karen? I would expect that that's the end. Hopefully, right? For you. Hi, Marie. How are you? Yes, it is Sewing Sunday. It's actually the kind of weather that it's pajama day in the studio, but I did get dressed this morning. Oh, cool, Julie. Finish up those UFOs, ladies. I need to, Kimberly was telling me about a YouTuber that had a UFO challenge going, and I forgot their name. I need to go check it out because I'd like to get involved in that. But then the problem is that I do stupid things like this. Instead of making one quilt for the class or teaching from the one I'd already made, I have to make a new one. But I am so far behind on that. Oh, cool. Did you ever get the borders figured out on Anna's basket, Karen? Karen had messaged me at one point. She was having a hard time with the pattern, and I'm wondering if there wasn't a mistake in it. Oh, it's 10 degrees in Wisconsin. Good for you, Christine. Just Get It Done Quilts. I got to write that down because I want to... Oh, I know who she is. I'm afraid, honestly, guys, to go and look at all of the quilts that I have left to do. Oh, Leota, that's a good idea. Well, we're going to have to try it. Yeah, I hear that, Brenda. I started looking at some not long ago and realized how much they were increasing in price. We lost another local quilt shop up here, which is really sad. Okay. Suburban, honestly, I'm delighted. I'm disgusted. Okay, adult son had to move home and husband now works from home full time. Sewing hat. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, Suburban, I'm really sorry. Yep, COVID has done it. Oh, good. Karen, when you figure out those borders, let us know. I'm going to let you figure that one out instead of me trying to. Oh, the challenge is over? Oh, that would be a good thing to do. Or if somebody wanted to start it on our channel in Facebook, if somebody wanted to start that challenge, you could. That's sad, losing your sewing room. I remember what that was like because I lost it more than once. But I have it back now, and I don't believe it's going anyplace. I think we're all settled. I bet you are over it. I don't blame you. I'm over it. Yeah, can you take over a closet? I would take over the living room. Tell them to go into their office to watch TV. Or the dining room. But I know what it's like. You like to be able to shut the door and not have the noise and the interruptions and all that stuff. I get it. That's why I like mine. Oh, there are daily videos. Wendy, there's a challenge. Honey, you don't qualify for it though because you finish your project still before you go on to the next. Us other ones we keep building new ones every time we go shopping. Oh, okay. So the key is using 30 minutes or under. So using 30-minute increments, you work on old projects. Oh, that's a good idea, Debbie. I haven't looked at theirs. Oh, that is a good idea. Suburban is She Shed. Any chance you could get one of those going? I can't remember what state Suburban lives in. She may not have the climate for it. I can't remember. All right, I'm ready to sew. That is a good idea, Wendy. Just get it done quilts. Okay, I'll look it up. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it. Because I really want to get some of those done. Somebody should start this on our Facebook group so that we all get through those. Who's willing to start it in the group? Decluttering and uncovering old projects. Dear, that's a scary thought. I mean, I did a lot to clean up the studio, but I have so many projects. Yeah, Wendy's studio is cool. I didn't realize that it was a garage that you'd converted. Oh, that's cool. Julie, that's a good, yeah, as long as she can sew. My husband's always put a TV in the studio and wherever my sewing room was for me. So that was never a big deal. And besides, lately I've been listening to so many audiobooks that I I can't remember the last time I turned the TV on. But so what I'm doing here is making 4 patches, and then I have to square them all up because they were purposely cut bigger, which is a good thing because as I'm sewing these together, I didn't cut them really straight, so I'll fix it out. Every once in a while I like the noise or else the music going when I'm out here. Either the TV or music or a book. Oh, Janet, that's nice. Oh, Janet, that's cool. Thank you. Jackie is, I'm sure you know, very happily working away in Kentucky. I got to talk to her for a few minutes the other day, and it was quite wonderful. For some reason, it was really quiet in the background, so I'm not sure what was going on with the kids. But it was quiet, and we got to spend some time. Yes, audiobooks do make decluttering almost tolerable. This morning I quickly finished up a pillow for our bed now that I have the new quilt on it. So I got that done. And then I decided how I was going to do this, so I came out and started working on this. That's really cool, Gail. That's a good thing to do. I look at your book recommendations all the time. Hello, Marla. How are you? I try to watch everybody who's popping in to say hi. Remy is sound asleep again. Well, a lot of noise can be very disrupting. My husband, I like the quiet, but I also like some noise in the background. So I'll listen to audiobooks. I listen to audio more and more. Oh, Julie, but that's nice because it's your space then. I like when it's my space. I'm going to take a class this weekend on, or I'm not this weekend. I think it's Thursday or Friday on the embroidery module on my machine. I wanted to learn some more about it, so I signed up for a class. Hello, Heidi. How are you? Oh, 4 inches of snow already today and still coming. Marla, where do you live? We've had snow all day today. And it was ironic because my husband said to me this morning, we're not supposed to get any snow today. So I went about my thing this morning, getting ready and getting going. And then I went to take Remy outside and it's like, it's snowing. What do you mean no snow today? But it's that beautiful, fluffy lake effect snow. Okay, so you're in Ohio, Northeast. So I know, yeah, you're in that snow belt too. That's what I do, Sheila. You know, there's always ones that they don't want to see, and I'll watch them. Like the Hallmark Channel. He doesn't want to watch the Hallmark Channel. But I tell him, if he's not watching the Hallmark Channel, I'm not watching the Hunting Channel. 36 and foggy, Kathy. Oh, good. I'm almost done. 2 more to go. And then I can start pressing and squaring. Yeah, we got just some really beautiful lake effect snow. That big, fluffy stuff that you can almost brush away with a broom. That's the kind of snow I like to get. Wendy is very social, which is good. At least on some, we all need some kind of social. Just something. Keep us busy. I'm going to try spinning these insides. Does everybody know how to spin the insides of their 4 patches so that they lay a little bit flatter? I got a whole bunch from here. I only need 32 of them. But I'm keeping all my extra blocks that I've made up, and I will probably do something with them at the very end. So I'll show you how I spin my blocks. Here's my pieces, okay? And when I open it up, this is what it's going to look like. But I take the 2 pieces and I just flip them like that. And look, I get this little teeny tiny 4 patch in there. And then I can open it up and press it like this. Let me show you. I'll press it like that. And then I'll have a really nice flat seam. Let me grab my wool pressing mat. I got a new iron last week. I got the Oslo purple one. See? And I will tell you, it is hotter than my old one. You don't spin them? I do. I like to spin them when I'm doing something like this. And then I will, after I've spun them, I will square them up. And then I'll get ready to put them in the block. That's how I like to do this kind of 4 patch. I like the way they look for me. Look. See how nice my corners are? Look. And then there's my back. But it still has to be squared up. What's huge, Sheila? Oh, is Hazel make it? I missed her. Hazel, if you're in there someplace and I missed you, welcome. It's nice to have you here. Ooh, windy. Oh, wow, you're even more than me, Marla. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is big. Yeah, it is. I have been considering a professional steam iron, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. Yeah, I have a little travel one that I like. But this one was already hot, so I didn't bother with getting it out. This is going to be pretty, I think, when it's done. I think I'm going to like this much better. So my moral of my story today is don't be afraid to take your quilts apart and redo them so that you're happy. Especially when you're doing something different. Because I didn't like the way this one was turning out. I I had heard a lot about this new one that they were coming out with, so I really did want to give it a chance and try it. And so far, I'm pretty happy with it. We'll see how that goes going on. Do you like the mini boiler steam iron? I wondered if you did like it. I haven't heard anybody who doesn't like it. I just haven't decided if that's what I'm really going to end up doing or not. I just have a hard time. You know, I can justify the money. I just don't want to spend it. Hi, Hazel. How are you doing? I think more and more and more, Wendy, we all are at the point where we order a lot online. I want to go into the stores though. I'm getting ready to go in. Yeah, that mini iron, Kathy, really is. Oh. Oh, that's wonderful, Brenda. What great news. That sometimes happens, Christine. Yeah. Oh, Hazel, is that supposed to be cataracts? Yeah. That mini iron that I used to sell, that thing is hot. Yeah. If you could have just saved the money and done that, you would have been better off. I was where did I go? Yesterday I was in Walmart for my mom, and I was surprised at the number of things that were not on the shelves. I was truly a little bit taken back. I had my cataracts done many, many years ago, and it was wonderful. I'm so happy I did it. Oh, that's cool, Charlotte. I love red, white, and blue. I don't get it, Debbie. Does anybody that's here on the channel today get the Sew Sampler boxes from the Fat Quarter Shop? Oh, you're welcome, Cynthia. Christine, I heard they have lessened the restrictions and the guidelines in UK. Is that true? Groceries have gone up a lot. That I absolutely was aware of. It was quite shocking to say the least. Yep, I've used the traveling one at one of the shops, or the shop I teach at. They have one, and I do like it. It is nice. I got a good one to tell you, Christine, or Kim. 2 weeks after Christmas, our local Dollar General got all of their Christmas stock. Kathy, start with simple tops. Don't bother starting with doll clothes. Start with simple tops. sometimes it's easier to sew larger things than it is to sew smaller things. I would start with just plain tops or jumpers, anything like that. The Valentine's candy is all over. I did notice that. Big time. You couldn't miss it. It's all over the place. Buy me, buy me, buy me. Just a few more to do. I do too. I have a jacket pattern all picked out to do it, Wendy. I can't figure out which quilt. This is the one I want to make. Wendy wants to cut up a quilt and make a jacket. This is the one I want to. Oh, Suburban, that would be a good thing to do. Yeah, simpler's better. Last one, guys. I like the length of it too. That's what I was thinking. And what I was thinking, Wendy, because it's not a lined one, is that I would cut all of the pieces, I would bind all of them, and then I would cut them all out, I would bind all of them and sew it together. And then that way it's all finished. An apron would be a great idea for her to try as her first project. That would be perfect. I can't remember. I think I need 32 of these. Is that right? Let me double check. Yeah, I need 32 squared up. An apron's a great idea. In fact, you know what? Farmhouse, Lisa at Farmhouse on Boone has got a pattern for just a simple pullover apron. That would be a great one to start with. I know a lot of times they do. They bind it afterwards. But if you can do a Hong Kong seam, and that is the one that's bound on both sides. And I thought about doing that. Yeah, I just really liked that pattern, and I thought, oh, that's what I need to do, is make that. 1 1/4 and 1 1/4 is 2 1/2, right? I made a jacket that I quilted the fabric and then cut the pattern. I did a lot of paper piecing on the front. You wore yours a lot. Yeah, I've seen a couple of them, and I just think that they're absolutely adorable. And what a better thing to do. I have an old green and navy blue quilt that is just getting pretty tattered. It's been used a lot, and it's faded in spots. And I'm thinking about doing it with that one. The only thing is I don't wear a lot of green. I'll wear blues, but not greens. Let's see. I have a basic daily uniform too. Big sweatshirts and blue jeans or outstretched pants, one or the other. That's my basic daily profile here. And I think it's perfect for me. How come you don't wear it, Kim? You should. I like this, so what I'm doing. This is going to look much better. I'm very happy. I'm glad that I stopped and redid it. I just didn't like it the other way. Happy Sunday. Tell me the sun's out in Texas and it's nice and warm. Oh, I think PJs are the best uniform every day. Except for, I will be honest, every once in a while I do get embarrassed when people show up and I'm in my PJs. From another Texan. We got a couple Texans in the group. Girls, you guys are doing a good job of keeping me going here. Getting this put together. I will hopefully, in no time at all, be ready to cut the bigger squares to go around it. That would make me happy. And then maybe I can get it sewn on tomorrow. That would be good. And then I can sew this one on too. I didn't want to sew it on till I knew that I was happy with this. And then I've started the next go around. And this is, can you see this one? This is my next go around for Sarah Star. So it'll be the 4 patches and then this. And I think that's going to be really pretty. These are all ready to sew. I just have to sew them together. But as I sat here looking at it, you know, you sit there and you look at your piece and you go, do I like it? Do I not like it? I didn't like it. So I had to stop. And I had to change it before I went any farther. Because I really didn't like it. That's what you want to be, is nice and comfy. Especially when we're sewing. Because we're being creative. Which is a good thing. Right? We want to be creative and we want to be comfortable. Oh my gosh, guys, Remy is snoring. I don't think you can hear him, but he's right there in front of me. I can hear him snoring. He is so much enjoying. Yeah, I like my comfy clothes, guys. Which I guess, you know, we do need to get up and get dressed. I do, for the most part, every day get up and get dressed. But I do like to just hang out in my PJs. And Mr. Wilson could care less if I am in my pajamas all day or not. So sometimes I do hang in them. I almost declared today a pajama day. But no, go ahead and get dressed. You can do that. So I did. Paula, let me go. I think think their church is in Prosper. Oh, that's cool. See, you guys have got connections across the country. That's neat. I'm usually dressed by 9. Sometimes 10. Oh, excuse me. But usually 9. Really, Christine? That's neat. I never thought to do that. I never thought of that. That's why I don't come out to the studio until after I'm ready for the day. Because if I do, I don't get back in again. Lately, though, my husband and I find each other for lunch. And that will pull me back in. And I have to feed Remy at noon. So you're a good girl, Sammy. That's the problem with our sewing rooms. We get going in them and we lose track of time. That's tough. In the summertime, that's all I wear is dresses. I love dresses in the summer. Too cold up here to wear them in the winter. Way too cold. I couldn't do that. I'd freeze. I think our sewing spaces always could use a little cleaning. I'm almost done with Christmas. I noticed that I still have a wreath on my front door, and the stuff all needs to go up into the attic. The studio is not completely disassembled, but the house is. So I gotta still do the studio. A Tula Pink's fabric blew up in your studio. That's all right, Wendy. You'll finish the quilt and it'll be beautiful, and your studio will go right back to normal. Because you're one of those good girls that doesn't start another one till she finished the last one. The challenge did get you to. We should really do that, ladies. Somebody should start that on the group so that we get going on it. Because it would do all of us good to get some of our old stuff taken care of. Get it out of there so that we can move on to something else. That's what we want to do. And we get to try new and different things. Which is always fun to do. Yeah. Yes, you do need to. If you do that, then you'll get it, then you get it cleaned up. There's something about other people seeing our messes that makes us clean it right up. Either that or it's to learn how to strategically locate the camera. Why not, Kim? That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun to do. I see no reason why you should not be making a Valentine's Day wreath. It didn't look straight, but it was. See? Everybody's agreeing, Kim. We want to see a Valentine's Day wreath. Oh gosh, I'm not ready to go through everything. I went through fabric and I've got more I've got to sell. Then after I sell my fabric, then I can start looking at the rest of the stuff. But I found a bunch more that I have got to get rid of. Yes, this is a design of mine. It's Stair, which I made a few years back, and I'm changing it up and teaching a class on it right now. And I thought I would make it along with them. And I'm enjoying doing it. I honestly am really enjoying doing it. What happened was I made 2 center stars. I made this one. I made this one. And I made this one. I made this one first. And I really liked it. But then I really wanted to make the star so that it stood out more. So then I made this one. Then I started these. This was my next row. And I didn't like this fabric with this. See? I'll show you. I didn't like those together. So I had to do something different. So that's what I'm doing. Thank you. I have a whole box with Tula, and it just sits there. I don't throw it out. Every January? Wow. Well, I'm telling you, ladies, I got a bunch more here that's got to go out the door. So at some point, I have got to do that again because I've got to get rid of it. It's got to go. I've got entire bolts now that need to go. I wonder if I have one right here. I have 2 entire bolts of flannel for backing that need to go. Suburban, to do scallop binding, the only difference is that you have to do it on, you have to make the binding on the bias, okay? So just make your binding on the bias and then you will be able to scoop it around the scallops. That's the only difference. Otherwise, it's the same thing. Charlotte, you got to get those wreaths done. Get those wreaths done so that you can go on to the next thing and stop worrying about them, because that's not fun. They sit over our heads stressing us out. They were supposed to be there to give us fun. Bye, Gail. Thank you for jumping on. It was nice to hear from you. Yes, Suburban, that's all you have to do. And if you have any by Annie patterns, by Annie shows you an easy way to make bias binding. Just change it up to 2.5 inch and follow her directions. She does 2 1/4, but you'll need to do 2.5. That's all you have to do. And there's a couple of good YouTube channels that also have bias binding. Thank you, Lee. I am working on Sarah's star. Do you remember it? I'm working on Sarah Star. I'm teaching a class locally on it. So, that's what I'm working on, is Sarah Star. Oh, good, Kim. Get those Santa Claus placemats done. See, and you don't count it as being late. You count it as being early. Oh, don't worry, Lee. That's okay. It's autocorrect. We all know what it's like. We all can't stand it. Right? Okay. So just do them at 2.5. Suburban. Do it on the bias, and you will be fine. It is just like making regular binding. It's got to be biased so it'll go around the curves. I'm in upstate New York. I'm east of Rochester and northwest of Syracuse. What do you need, Tammy? I missed that. It's on, I think Sarah Star is on the website. Just search for Sarah Star, and I think it will come up. Oh, good idea. Thank you, Wendy. I know you want to start other things. Believe me, I get that. Yeah, it is cold up here right now. We got a good cold snap going through right now. It just we go through this. It's part of living up here. But I got to tell you that this morning, when that lake effect snow hit us, it was absolutely beautiful here. As long as you don't have to go out and drive in it, it's not bad. I started Christmas shopping for next year. Not to make you all sick, but I did. I decided that I saw a couple of things that made me think of somebody, so I grabbed them. And I started a tote that says Christmas 2022. And then that way I can just tuck them all away. If you were raised in Michigan, you know. Oh, that's cool, Kathy. And Texas is a better climate. It's definitely warmer. I got a bunch of things done between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I will tell you, it made me feel so good. It really did make me feel good to get that stuff done, which is why I really would like to get some more things done. I think it would just feel nice. Whoops, let's not cut myself here. Only 2 more ladies. We're doing good time-wise, too. So then my next step will be to cut out the blocks. I need these square blocks, this size, and then I'll be able to do it. Oh, everything's 25 cents, Kim. Everything in the store, the local Dollar General, all the Christmas stuff is 25 cents. Because there is so much. And they never got it till after Christmas. So they got to get rid of it. Yes, Tammy, I have 2 bolts of flannel that I will be getting rid of. And they will be at an extremely discounted price. Like, I dare you to try to find this quality flannel at this cheap of a price anyplace else. I just don't know when. Oh, Wendy, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Did you save it for the next year, or did you go ahead and give it to him? Yeah, I am purchasing now. I already started. Because to me, why not? Get it done. Especially if I see something that I like for somebody. It was much less of a hectic Christmas this year because I was all done. And the last time we went to Kentucky, we took all of their Christmas presents with us. So I didn't even have to worry about that. You would be interested in what, Wendy? Not certain when the swap's going to happen yet, Wendy. I just don't know. Okay. Let's see. Is anybody joined the Quilters project thing? You fill out a sheet with all your projects numbered, and then the group draws a number, and you finish whatever project was it. Oh, okay, Wendy. I will make sure I announce it when I do it, so that if you want it, you can get it. But I've got 2 bolts. It's just sitting here. It's a really pretty, like a red flannel. It's really pretty. It's squares, plaid. All right, guys. I got all my squares done today. Look. So now I can put them all together. So it took me 1 hour to make and square all these up. But that's not bad. Not at all. All right, guys. I am going to pop off. All right. I will see you guys probably next Sunday again. I have a planner that has my projects in it, and I really need to concentrate on it again. Like I said, I did great. Thank you, Kathy. You're good. Thank you. I'm going to go and get some more things done. I think Remy needs a potty break. I'll get him outside, and off I go. So have a great week, everybody. Talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.